the more I speak with you, the more I realize. The more you understand, I pick your brain. I'm like, okay, and then it just happens. Okay, someone else is my actual physical type, but you give me more. It's more than that.
More. This Valentine is going to be very, very, very hot, especially in the Big Brother house. If you know that you are lacking a boo or you don't have a bae, you don't have a Valentine, just stay off of Big Brother for throughout today. Just stay off, avoid them, because the things that they are planning, the love proclamations everywhere. This is just Terry and Vyno. We have other people that did their own love proclamations. It was hot. I thought the night was going to end like just on a casual note, but a lot of things happened, from planning, strategic planning for the week, to the whole love talk, and I'm going to give you guys all the gist. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and let me download. If you are new to my channel, please do well to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So I'm going to begin with Vyno and Terry. Last night, after the eviction show and everything, the first scene, I'm going to give you guys the gist in different scenes. The first scene was them just kissing in the kitchen. They just, you know, did a little bit of pecking, pecking on the lips. Those sounds, I don't know, do they have to make those extreme sounds? It makes me cringe. I don't know if I'm the one that feels some type of way about it. Like, it's not like from a place of hate or anything, but it just makes me cringe, that kind of thing. So yeah, they started off in the kitchen. Then before they now went upstairs, they were having a conversation with Sister Mara, Yoli, Tato, and all of them in the room. And this is where Terry and Vyno, initially they were talking about likeness, like who liked who. Terry was talking about when she started liking Vyno. Vyno also talked about when he started liking her. They were just arguing who liked first and who did not like first.
That's what I'm saying.
I like you. Yeah. You just told me you like me after the call.
No, yes, that's what I'm saying. It was after the conversation. I think we both liked each other.
Then at some point, they now started talking about their ideal types. This was later on when they had switched up the lights. They were now talking about their ideal types. He was not telling her the things that attracted him to her. And then Yoli was also there. They also asked Yoli what it is for her. She said it's mental attraction, you know, just everybody was just talking about their own. And at this point, I was like, there's this gist that has been going around about like Vyno moving on to Yoli, like, you know, making some moves. I particularly did not see it, but I've been hearing gist on Twitter like that kind of thing happened, and it was Yoli that was passing the gist on. She was giving I think Norman the gist also. We're just going to watch everything play out, because for now there are a lot of things that are being said in that house. Because we didn't see it, we can't really say whether it's true or not. So when they finished this whole thing, they now went to the room, and Vyno was with Terry trying to apply pressure again. This was another night of applying pressure. So his hands were obviously moving, like trying to, you know, meander his way into one or two, to get one or two things, to get a little some. And then Terry was like, you know, refusing it with all her might. Terry has been refusing with all her might and power. Then after a while, he now stood up and went to his bed, and it was obvious that he was hard, like literally, because the way he ran to his bed. I went to lie down on his bed. Then that's how it ended for them.
I'm sorry.
Then for the others, let me talk about Mpho and Libo. Libo asked Mpho to be his Valentine. Like, he literally knelt down and asked her to be his vow. I said tomorrow is going to be hot. You guys think it's a joke. So a bit today, it's already today, right? It's already today. It's going to be hot. So he knelt down, asked her, and she's like, oh, everybody was, oh, you know.
On that note, hey girl, can you be my Valentine?
Oh my word! Then after that, Venus now said that Venus now pointed out that BU also asked her to be his vow, and you know, it was kind of casual, and she said yes. And also Nali is Tools' Valentine. His name has like S, so it sounds somehow to add S. So, but Nali and Tools, they're also, you know, each other's vow.
Yeah. Nali and Tools are also Valentines.
Yeah. I I'm going to miss like the morning session because I usually sleep late and I tend to miss the morning session. So I hope that whatever they want to do, whatever they plan to do, they're going to do it later on in the afternoon, because they literally said that they're going to plan something for, you know, those that have vow and those that don't have vow. Because Nali was saying, what would they do for those that don't have vow? Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let me just talk about the strategies that that are in place. So Mpho was having a conversation with Ntabi, and that conversation, it was kind of somehow. Initially, when they took us there, she called 10 names, Mpho called 10 names, and she was like, they're 16, but she's sure of 10. I do not really get what they were talking about, because, you know, Bulenani and his camera are always going in when the gist has gone halfway and going out when they've not finished the gist. So she mentioned certain names, like 10 people's names.
Yoli, Tap, Venus, Tools, Terry, Tamara, Noma, Nale, Gash. Like, it's the 16 of us, but I have a good solid 10.
Then after mentioning those names, she now went on to talk about Acacia and the plans. I think maybe she also had a strategy with Acacia. So when she was now talking about that one, Ntabi now asked whether are they conspiring. There's this, you know, them conspiring. She's like, no, they're not conspiring. And even me, if I'm even confused whether that's like them conspiring, because they are literally calling names and almost like saying that, okay, this person is going to be on the chopping block or something. But the fact that they're mentioning several names, like almost all the housemates' names, then I don't think maybe it can be classified as conspiring, because if you're conspiring, it's like, okay, I'm going to put this person up, you can put this person up if you win. So it's like conspiring is usually very direct. So I don't know, in this case it's Big Brother that will tell. Then at some point she now talked about Norman and, you know, not being straightforward and being kind of two-faced somehow. That's her new strategy, is that she's going to bring him closer and dismantle him. Hey,
Screen time, got me screen time. I don't need screen time with you, me. So now I will bring him close and then dismantle him, because I can see that he's not consistent.
The way this house is very weird. I'm not used to Big Brother being like this. The ones I've watched, like Big Brother Ninja, it's usually like they're not so about strategies. Like, people are just living. Obviously, if you have a strategy, it might just be in your head, but everybody's just living. The public likes it, they like you. Everybody's living. The fights, the relationship, everything is just flowing. But like this one is almost like they are also strategy. This week I'm going to do this to this person and then do that to this person. It just makes it, I feel like it makes the house just a little bit toxic. And what makes it worse is that they don't even really confront each other. It's just people planning, strategizing, talking about you like me, you don't like me. It's almost like everybody just feels like every other person is against them, and then there's this. It's not Squid Game people are playing now. It's not, if I don't destroy you, you destroy me, or destroy. I don't know, but I'm still getting used to this whole idea of the thing. Maybe I'm going to get the hang of it and I'm going to like it, but for now it's just somehow to me. But yeah, then Yoli and Tato, they were having a conversation about like their status, like what's going on with the other person. Yoli was asking Tato what's up with her, what her ideas are, and Tato was just responding to her. Like, she was asking her what she wants. Tato actually wants, like, she's open to getting a serious relationship in the house, anything that will lead to something outside. And then Yoli was now advising her that she should not take anything serious in the house, you know, more like the guys are just not really serious, that she should not put her mind to it, that she's looking for something serious. That was Yoli advising her. Then the next thing, I see Yoli in Gash1's bed cuddling. The things I'm seeing in this house, I don't even know. So I was like, what's going on here? Like, obviously Yoli has figured out what Gash1 is all about. Like, that the whole thing for him is like is a strategy. So now she's in his bed and I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I want to believe that the reason she was there is just her maybe trying to figure Gash1 out, or is it also part of her strategy? Because it will not make sense if after you're finished advising one, don't try to chase anything in this house, don't try to, and then you're now with Gash1 cuddling. Like, obviously she knows that Gash1 also spoke to Tato about, you know, the whole likeness and stuff. So I don't know, but they cuddled, and then even the Gash1 self was being all quick, because I heard something, she was saying something like, I'll smack you. And that's after a little bit of movement under the TV. I think maybe he was trying to cuddle and then put hand or whatever. I don't know what he was doing, but she was like, I'll smack you. I was like, okay.
I'll smack you.
She now asked about Tato. She said that he has to figure out what to do with Tato, because Tato knows. More, you guys. So she just said that one, and he was like, no, that she's not worried. That Tato is just another contestant in the game.
So now you gotta figure out how you're gonna handle Tato, because she knows.
What?
I said you're gonna figure out how to handle Tato.
I don't know about her. She's just another contestant in the game.
People that are standing, some people in this house, they have energy. You see people that are standing Gash1, Yoli, Mpho. Even Temba is not even as stressful to stand like that. People are trying. I give you people kudos. So, and basically that's just what he said. And I'm like, okay, no problem. Let's see how everything plays out. So that's how they just kept. They were still there in bed. Then after a while, Yoli left and went to her own bed to sleep. And she was having a conversation with Tato when she went there, and talking about Mpho and the fact that Mpho doesn't like her. Tato and Mpho, Yoli they were talking about the fact that Mpho doesn't like them. Then Mpho too has also said that Tato doesn't like her. So they just don't like each other. In fact, everybody just feels like nobody likes anybody, and that's the narrative that they've decided to go with. So I'm going to give you guys more updates as we go. For now, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, love you.